Amen. So I want to tell you, one of the best places to catch joy is with our children's music ministry. And I'm going to ask Kimmy and Lucy Pressner to come up at this time. You may know that we have two groups in our children's music ministry. Our Joyful Noise, how appropriately named they are, and our In Beat with God. And I remember having a conversation with Kimmy back in September when she said, we just went to the Wednesday night rehearsal for Joyful Noise. And Kimmy and Daniel have 4 kids. The oldest is Lucy, who's here. And I've asked them to come and tell you why they decided to be a part of the children's music ministry.
Hi, I'm Kimmy Prusner. We are really fairly new to Allen First United Methodist, and happy to be here. We kind of jumped in, and I was on the fence a little bit about Wednesday night choir and the drumming class. I didn't really know what it would be like, and I grew up in the church, and I'm, kind of still in the process of figuring out what I want for my kids. But I knew I wanted really good, joyful adults around them. And I sat outside the first Wednesday while they were doing the drumming class and then the choir. And I was just floored. Like, it was fabulous. I've been in choir my whole life. I've always been really musical, and I was just really impressed. Just with the different activities that I was hearing and the instruction and the tone of it was just really positive. And anyway, so I've really, really enjoyed getting to see my kids get more and more comfortable singing in front of people, playing percussion in front of people. It's been really sweet to see.
I like it.
You like it?
Yes.
Did you want to do it the first time?
It was her idea. And I'd been wanting to join a choir for a little while, but still uncertain what it would be like. And we've been doing it for a few months now, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, I think it's fun.
Yeah. Yeah. So we've been blessed to have them lead us in worship, and recently, and they were part of the spectacular last week. And I learned at the spectacular that In Beat with God has been around for a long time. And Jeff McPherson was in Beat with God and part of Joyful Noise. And so was Matt. Oh, and so was Matt over there. And look.
There we go.
So talk about the difference. So what I want to say is joy is more than momentary. Joy is long-lasting, and it changes your life. And talk about the difference that it made for you.
These are some deep cuts. Where'd you find these? Some of these I didn't know existed. But, if anybody knows my parents, or even more of my family, is very musical. And so it's a good thing me and my brother liked music, because we had opportunities from the start, like In Beat with God, up to the bell choir and vocal choir and children's choir and now praise teams. And myself and my brother and a lot of our friends like Matt have grown up in the church with all the musical opportunities that are offered. And we would not have been as successful as we have been in like high school orchestras and high school bands or any of the other ensembles that we play in away from the church. We would not have been as successful as we were in those without the nurturing that we had here. And it doesn't have to be super technical. It's not like with In Beat with God, it's not like we were learning how to read music perfectly and how to do everything the right way. It was just about the joy of having an opportunity to play and with other people and make friends and build that community around music, which is so important. So, yeah.
You know, these are opportunities to grow in discipleship. And Matt and Jeff are an example of how, as young adults, they have been formed in their discipleship and their service to God through the ministries of this church. And so I want to say thank you to all of you for sharing that with us. Would you express your gratitude to them as well? Your generosity and your giving makes it possible for things like this to happen. It's been a great gift to me to see our children's ministry grow in this way this year because all I sort of saw was COVID, children's music ministry, and it's been just a delight to see that ministry growing in a new way. And it's because of your support and your encouragement and your giving. So we have the opportunity to offer our gifts to God out of gratitude today. And as we move through this time of gratitude, I invite you to offer up a prayer for something in your life that you're grateful for, that brings you joy. You can give online through this QR code, but the ushers are going to pass the plates as well. Let us continue in a spirit of worship and gratitude.